Hi guys, it's me, Javier, and here we are again in another lesson. Today's topic or today's subject is the zero conditional. We are going to see one of the four conditionals that exist in English. We will see the simplest one because the zero conditional works with the present simple present tense only. So it is easy to catch all the ideas, to catch how the zero conditional works and how we can use the this conditional. So as I said, it is really simple to understand how the zero conditional works. So because of that, it won't be complicated for you to understand the lesson better. Um, but we are going to see obviously some examples or exercises at the end of the video in order for you to understand not only the lesson better but quickly. So we are going to start first, as always, with its function. The zero conditional is used to express a relationship of cause and effect. We use the zero conditionals, the zero conditional with clauses. Actually, we use clauses in all of the conditionals. So here in the zero conditional, we work with the if clause and the main clause. We are going to see them later in a minute. Um, we use the zero conditional to talk about scientific facts, to talk about facts and general truths or specific truths. And finally, we also use the zero conditional with directions or instructions. It is really common to see the zero conditional when using or when giving an instruction. Now, talking about its structure, it is really simple to understand how the zero conditional works because we only use, as I said in the beginning of the video, with the simple present tense. So we work with the simple present tense in both clauses. As I said a minute ago, we work with the if clause and the main clause um, always. What is a clause? Well, a clause is a group of words which contain a subject and a verb. So we are always going to see two clauses when we want to use the conditionals or when we see the conditionals. So as it's a really a characteristic of the conditionals to see the presence of these two clauses. As I said, we use the simple present tense in both of them, and finally we can substitute if with when, not all the if clause, only if. We can make a substitution. We are going to see it to see that in a moment. We can substitute if with when, and it won't affect the meaning of this sentence. So here I wrote some examples in order for you to understand everything I said a minute ago better. You will see that it's not difficult to catch how the zero conditional works. So the first sentence is, if my wife cooks, she burns the food. Here we can see the two clauses. The if clause, which is actually beginning with if, and the main clause. We can say that the main clause it is independent. while the if clause is really depending on of the main clause, because when we say she burns the food, we can understand the whole sentence, while if we say if my wife cooks, it is really not complete sentence. So we are always going to see this relationship, kind of relationship. So here we have the second sentence, which is if you mix water and electricity, you get a shock. This is actually a fact. It is a scientific fact, actually. If you walk under the rain, you get wet. It is not a fact, but it's something that we know it's true. As we said, we use the zero conditional to talk about something that is generally true. So it is obvious that when you walk under the rain, you get wet. So it is true. Now, if the phone rings, don't answer. This is actually not a direction, but an instruction. If the phone rings, then answer. If you mix yellow and blue, you get green. Again, here we have another fact or something that is true. And finally, more examples of the zero conditional. Um, if you have legal problems, visit a lawyer. This can be something that may be generally true, but here we can see an instruction from someone to another person. If you have legal problems, visit a lawyer. If you put an ice cube in the sun, it melts. Again, a scientific fact in this case. If you study all night, when do you sleep? Here we have a question. We can make actually questions when using the conditionals. So here we are using the simple present tense. Here we have two clauses, so it is the zero conditional used. If I use a sweater, I feel comfortable. Something that is a fact. Plants grow if it rains. Here we have a little change. Here we are changing the position. Here we have first the main clause and then the if clause. It doesn't change. The meaning will be the same if we say if it rains, plants grow. Plants grow if it rains. If you don't eat lunch, you feel weak. This is actually a fact. This might be a scientific fact. Well, that would be everything for today. I really hope you could understand everything because, as I said, the zero conditional is really simple to understand. So I appreciate that you were here, and well, we are going to meet in another lesson.